keep your distance. This office ain't big enough for the both of us.
So do you mind just like bring the boxes to the middle there? Or just leave them there? What the heck, Tommy? I lost the knife that Peter gave me. I have no idea where it went. It was really nice hanging out with Tyler in a social distance way. We haven't seen each other in person for, what, 3 months now? But today, since I've been liking the MAVIC Air 2 a lot, we're gonna compare the MAVIC Air 2 to the MAVIC 2 Pro. I always get confused. Why? But first, we gotta deal with these packages. I know what this package is. I'm gonna have to blur everything to do with this package because actually this one also I'm going to have to blur completely. I just realized what this is and I am not allowed to show it yet. Adventure tape. Your adventure tape is here. Thank you for choosing adventure tape. We hope you enjoyed discovering all its amazing. It's like a special type of tape that's like, adventure tape has no adhesive layer like regular tape, but grips to itself very efficiently. Cool. It's really jammed in there. Ugh. Ooh, this is the 360 mod for drones from Insta360. So you'll be able to essentially make your drone into a 360 camera where it stitches out the drone. There's a camera on top and on bottom, I believe. Thank you, Insta360. What? Someone sent me some drone? The Snapton Vision Beyond Imagination SP650 4-axis drone. Thank you. I wish I had more time right now to play with this, but... Hi, Matti. We hope you get some use out of your new detailing kit. In these crazy times, your Model 3 will be looking prime. Stay well and be safe, Brandon. From the detail firm Vehicle Care. Detail, fancy wrapping for clarifying cream, trim and tire care, interior degreaser, exterior leather cream. Just judging by packaging, this has to be some very high quality stuff right here. Thank you, detail firm and Brandon. Appreciate it. This is a fake, real looking plant because clearly I am not capable of taking care of plants. Okay, now let's do some drone comparisons. All right, it's time to compare the MAVIC 2 Pro and the MAVIC Air 2. For the last, I don't know how many long, pretty long, the MAVIC 2 Pro has been my favorite drone. It's the right mix of easy to use, small size, but high quality. But now we have the newcomer, the MAVIC Air 2, which I've been really, really loving. I'm very, hold on a second. So thirsty, so thirsty. First, size-wise, the MAVIC Air 2 is definitely smaller. It's not a massive difference, but there's definitely a difference. I'd say the MAVIC Air 2 is about 75% the size of the MAVIC 2 Pro. Interestingly, the MAVIC 2 Pro has a smaller remote than the MAVIC Air 2. I'm honestly not sure what the reason for that is. I would think it's because the transmission is different on the MAVIC Air 2. I feel like it's a stronger transmission. So far, I still haven't lost signal at all, not once. I could be wrong though, I don't know about that. Battery-wise, the MAVIC Air 2 battery is definitely quite a bit smaller than the MAVIC 2 Pro. Price-wise, the MAVIC 2 Pro will run you $1,499 American, whereas the MAVIC Air 2 is $799. That's almost half the price. Now, the interesting thing is that the specs on the MAVIC 2 Pro are better in some ways, but then in some ways, the MAVIC Air 2 has better specs. For example, the MAVIC Air 2 has better slow motion. It can do 60 frames in 4K, but then the MAVIC 2 Pro has a bigger sensor, and so therefore the image should be better. And in the end, when you're thinking about getting a drone, the only thing that really matters in the end is A, how does it fly, the whole flying experience, and then B, what's the quality like? First off, let's just do a shot in the studio here with nice lighting. To first of all, check out the crop. How much of a difference is there in the crop or the wideness of the frame? And secondly, we can look at the quality of the image in a nice controlled environment. As I'm taking off the case for my phone, because that's the only way that's gonna fit on the controller here, I'm already realizing that the Mavic Air 2 is definitely easier to use. It's faster to set up, the menus are easier in my opinion and faster to use. Yeah, just overall, it is easier to use. And this is what the Mavic 2 Pro looks like. I am in D-Log right now because I think that works the best in this drone. And this is the Mavic Air 2. So now we can see if there's a difference in the crop and also in the quality. I don't have time right now to actually review the footage, so I will tell you in text which one I think is better, but more importantly, you should think for yourself and see which you think is better. The battery life of the Mavic 2 Pro is 31 minutes and the Mavic Air 2 is 34 minutes, so the Mavic Air wins there. And 3 minutes doesn't seem like that long of a time, but it does make a pretty big difference actually. I was just about to continue my testing here. These guys showed up.
Hi.
Super nice meeting you guys.
You as well.
All right, I gotta continue.
All right.
All right, see ya. It's always so cool hearing about how my channel has affected and influenced or inspired people. He said he started making travel videos because the travel feels days. Okay, I'm just trying not to die on this thing. It's not a boosted board. You can tell it's not a boosted board. Boosted, rest in peace. Are they still alive? They definitely made the best electric skateboards. So much of Boosted's secret sauce is its bamboo board. This one doesn't flex at all, so you can feel every bump. The Boosted has like a built-in suspension system because of the bamboo. Oh. Okay, there's not really that much interesting stuff here, but let's just try to do the same shots on both drones to kind of do a little comparison. Okay, I'd love to talk more drone stuff right now, but I'm late to pick up something, so we'll have to continue this a little bit later. But let me know in the comments what you guys thought so far. The Sexway electric skateboard isn't actually that bad. It's just missing the suspension of the bamboo board that the Boosted board has, but it's pretty powerful. Okay, I gotta go. Almost forgot. Ooh, this is the first time the car is actually hot. I'm hot and sweaty right now, but I have a rule: when it first gets warm and it's like summer-like temperatures like this, you don't put on the AC, you put down the windows and you just enjoy it. Enjoy the heat. I'm 14 minutes late, but 16 minutes before the place closes, so I made it. Open it up. Oh my God.
For size reference?
That is gonna be the biggest pizza slice I've ever seen.
All right.
Is this the biggest pizza slice you can buy? Oh my. Kai, do you like the giant slice?
Yeah. Hold it with 2 hands.
Now I got Nutella all in my teeth. Upon reviewing the footage, you can definitely see the difference between the Mavic Air 2 and the Mavic 2 Pro. The Mavic 2 Pro is definitely a better image. The the Mavic Air 2. You can see that's a smaller sensor and they're sharpening a little bit more to get some more detail back in. But if you need slow motion, the Mavic Air 2 is better for slow motion because you got 4K 60 frames per second, which the Mavic 2 Pro doesn't have. So I would say obviously first you have to look at the budget, whatever fits your budget. But after that, if you need the best quality in this kind of size and ease of use range, the Mavic 2 Pro is the way to go. If you don't need the absolute best, you just need a really nice, good, solid drone that's really easy to fly, fun to use, works really well, the Mavic Air 2 is probably your go-to drone. I'm actually kind of torn right now. I don't know which one I'm gonna carry in my bag. I think it might depend. If it's like a vlog day, I'll probably take the Mavic Air 2. If it's like me going to Norway, I'll probably take the Mavic 2 Pro just because I want the best. Anyways, that is good tiramisu. Kai, are you Hopper from Stranger Things?
Good job!
Way to go, buddy!
High five!
Yeah!
And I need to come back.
Great way to end the day.